Okay. All right. This is about pretending. We call it pretense. I say pretending is very important in our life. If you don't pretend, life will be miserable. You must pretend to make it work in every aspect of your life. For those of you that say you don't pretend, look around you. You are always arguing. Start pretending, and you will see how your life will become better, because we are all pretending, and they call it we are all pretenders. So please, we should pretend, because when you say, hey, I don't like pretending, that means you're going to be difficult on somebody else. We all pretend but deny that we don't pretend. So the moral of this conversation today is we should pretend, and don't be shy to say, yes, I'm pretending. Don't be shy, because people always lie. Oh, I don't pretend, I always say the truth. If you say the truth, you just pretended a few seconds ago, and at this point you want to say the truth, so you're loud. I don't pretend, but you just pretended before. So we all pretend. Stay together. Pretend to help me. Pretend to help yourself. Pretend to help the next man, so we can live together. Pretense. What's your take on pretense?
Wow. I will use the word I will use the word understanding in place of pretense. Uh, Trying to understand where the person is coming from,
Well,
in order to just create peace, in order to see reason what the person is saying, you know, then you agree with the person as long as it's not harmful, it's not detriment to your health. Do you understand?
well.
But if it is, you can argue about it, and then everything will scatter. But we now, if it's something that had not to do with anything bad, you understand what I mean, like detriment to someone's health or
Okay,
you know.
okay, you're good, but someone actually farted in the public transport,
Hmm.
and everybody pretended not to perceive the smell.
Hmm.
By so doing, there was peace.
Hmm.
But now, I've been in the place where someone did something terrible, and somebody put up an argument, and it led to a serious fight. So what I'm trying to say is that we need to know how to pretend, because we all we do is pretend. You pretend not to see the next man walk past you, but you've seen him. That's pretense. So the word pretense is the key that we're discussing. People should not be bamboozled or think that pretending is bad. Pretending is actually not bad. Pretending would save your life. So we should pretend, and don't pretend not to pretend.
What a rhyming word. But the thing is, you call it pretense, I call it understanding. You know when that person farted, if I was in that bus, what I would do is just open the window. You know what I mean? Or find myself or hold my breath or something.
everybody,
Because it's
everybody,
natural.
yes,
That is natural. So I can understand that it's natural. So you're allowed to, do you understand?
well,
But if someone, like, let's say in a bus where someone is like screaming and shouting, and that's detriment to someone's health, you can decide to say, oh no, hell no, don't do that.
and but when
Mm-hmm.
the minute you're going to say hell no, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you are ready with the energy that's going to come back, because
Obviously.
no, you're not, because whoever is raging at you
Mm-hmm.
has a better and ready for action. You're not ready. You're a simple civilian looking for peace, and the next man is not looking for peace.
But the truth of the matter is, when you want to do that, you have to wait the environment. That's
So
understanding as
now
well.
now it all
Not
led
understanding.
is all leading to what?
Uh,
Pretense.
Understanding.
You can say pretense and understanding. We're going to have to wait now. If you say
There's a
you
thin line. There's a thin line between understanding and pretense.
yes, but the topic today is pretending.
I
Yeah,
know.
so we are heavy pretenders, but pretend not to know we are pretending. So as long as I'm making you guys understand that, don't be shy. Say it out. I say it out. I say, look, I only just pretended. I was meant to drink this, and I drank that because I pretended to understand the drink. I don't really understand. You go to restaurants and you open the menu, and half of the time I don't even know what they're saying. And but I pretend to look for what I know. I see rice, and I pretend to point the number, and I say, give me that. I'm pretending to understand that. So
You
pretense.
mean that's a different meal that you're not used to?
What I'm saying is, you go to a restaurant and you open a book, and most of the time you don't even know what they're writing because they come up with the same thing, they change the names. So now we pretend to understand, and then we pick it. You see, you're pretending. What I'm basically saying is that everybody is pretending, but not knowing when they are pretending.
You see that one you just mentioned. What is it? If I just ask the waiter, what are this? I want to explain
Yeah.
because I'm spending my money, or
Yeah.
someone is spending the money on me.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste the food, so
Yeah.
you ask questions.
No, you see, some people would ask questions, and
yeah,
some people
I would
wouldn't
ask.
ask questions.
See the difference now.
Word.
Word.
Word.